Unpaid labor. Let's go. If pregnancy is not a job, explain surrogacy. If childcare isn't a job, explain daycares and nannies. If cooking's not a job, explain professional chefs and at-home private chefs. If cleaning's not a job, explain home cleaners and all the hospitality workers. If managing a household isn't a job, explain property managers. If planning events, birthdays, and holidays isn't a job, explain event planners. If having emotional capacity isn't a job, explain therapists and counselors. If having a peaceful home isn't a job, explain luxury hotels and spas. If remembering every little tiny detail involved with something, like appointments, forms, medications, anything like that isn't a job, explain project managers and why they have a whole team of people to help them. If managing multiple schedules isn't a job, explain executive assistants and operations managers. If teaching life skills, creativity, and knowledge isn't a job, explain teachers. If taking care of somebody when they're sick isn't a job, explain doctors, nurses, and an entire hospital staff. If making sure you have everything you need to enjoy a meal, such as setting the table, making sure you have something to drink, doing the dishes, and clearing the table, isn't a job, explain the entire restaurant hospitality industry. If intimacy isn't a job, explain the entire adult entertainment industry. If maintaining your weight was so easy, explain all of the personal trainers, fitness coaches, and dietitians. If maintaining your looks and appearance was so easy, explain all of the cosmetologists, nail techs, estheticians, makeup artists, and stylists. So you would make a pretty good living if you chose to get paid for one of these professions. And you don't have to do them all. You can just pick one. So why are we at home doing this for free? Why is it expected of us to do all this for free? And many of us are still going to a job as well.